Hi there, everybody. I'm Katie de Jong at Whispering Heart Coaching, and I just wanted to share with you something that's become really apparent to me over the last couple of months. Some of you might have noticed that I just last week launched, made available my new online group coaching program, which is called the Personal Freedom Formula. And as I was preparing this program, I really wanted to put something together that I know people need and will benefit from. So I've spent the last couple of months talking to people and getting out there and asking a lot of people, what are the challenges you're currently dealing with? And what would you specifically need help with? If I was to create a program that would really help and benefit you, what would that program contain? And it was very interesting because while a lot of women particularly struggle with finding their clarity, their focus and their inspiration, so knowing what's their purposeful path, or knowing how to focus their precious time, knowing how to prioritize the precious time that they have, that's a very significant problem that a lot of people are challenged with. And I know personally that's not an easy thing to find, your clarity, your focus and your inspiration. So that's one thing, is that people need help around getting clarity. And the second big thing that came up was that once you have your clarity, and once you know what's important to you, and once you know what your focus is and your inspiration, there's one big thing that stops you from actually acting on that. And that critical missing piece is accountability. Now, one lovely lady put it this way. She said that if she was to create change in the way that she wants in her life, she would have someone to hold her hand and crack the whip simultaneously. And I know from personal experience that that's really true for me as well. So I have actually had some fairly big goals for myself over the last year. And while I'm a pretty motivated and self-disciplined, focused person, I also really struggle if I don't have accountability. So in running my own business and being, a small business owner, I basically create my own schedule, and as such, I'm a free agent, which is wonderful. But I was really finding that I was lacking those accountability structures. So for me, the key has been to work with someone privately. So I've been working with a wonderful coach, Lisa Marie Pepe, has been helping me figure out what I need to do, and then she's been holding me accountable and making me do the things that I say that I need to do. And interestingly, that's been the feedback that I've been getting when I've gone out and talked to lots of different women to prepare this group coaching program. I think probably 90% of the women that I spoke to said that the number one thing they struggle with is accountability. So it's not necessarily knowing what they have to do, but it's actually being accountable to someone and making sure they do implement those changes. So the idea behind the Personal Freedom Formula group coaching program is to spend some time initially helping you figure out what it is you really want and need to do. So it's helping you find that clarity and that focus and that inspiration. But the second major piece is to help you, is to provide those accountability structures for you. So when you figure out, the steps that you need to take or the actions you need to do, my job is to then hold you accountable and provide the support structures for you to actually carry out and implement those changes that you need to make. Now, accountability is particularly important because often when we're working in a job and we have certain deadlines and deliverables, it's easy because we know that we have to do those things as part of our job. When it comes to our own personal life, we tend to, most of us anyway, put our own personal needs and desires on the back burner. And so it's so easy to look after everybody else first, or, to think that I'll do that next week or the week after. And then before you know it, 2 months have passed and you haven't done anything about your own personal goals. I know that that's true for me personally. So I personally really need to have somebody holding my hand and cracking the whip simultaneously, which is why I work with a coach one-on-one, and which is why I'm now offering this group online coaching program to provide accountability for you. And I know that previously working with clients one-on-one, that they say to me at the end of the, when they're giving me feedback, that the number one thing they appreciated as part of our coaching journey together was having someone to report into every 2 weeks, someone who's gently supporting them and cheerleading them to really take actionable steps toward their goals. So you quite often, we get caught up in life, we're so busy, and then 2 weeks can pass and you haven't actually taken any action towards your own personal dreams. And so I know for me personally, when I have that call booked into my calendar with my coach, that when I know her call is coming up, I think, right, I said I would do X, Y, Z, so I'd better get on and do X, Y, Z. And that is what is critical and the absolute missing piece in being able to create change and to be able to live the life you love. So that is what this course is going to provide you, the personal freedom formula. So if you have dreams you really want to chase, a life that you really want to build, but you absolutely need accountability and support structures, then this course will provide that for you. And I will be there holding your hand, helping you get clear and cracking the whip lovingly, but making you accountable for those changes that you know you need to implement. You know what needs to be done. It's just about making sure you take the actions that you know you have to take. So I will provide the link underneath this video, and if accountability is what you need, then this course is for you. And I have some wonderful early bird offers that I'm offering to you, which you can claim before the 16th of March. So you have a couple of weeks to register, and I wish you lots of love and success. And please do reach out if you have any questions whatsoever. Please do reach out and contact me. I'd be more than happy to answer. And until next time, sending lots of love and hugs. Bye for now.